that kind of life. He's not ready to glide through the airport and hear all the women say, ooh, there goes Slick Rick. Now, Nikita Koloff, you dare to put your hand on a very dear friend of mine, Mr. David Crockett. For that, my friend, you not only aroused the light in Ric Flair, but you made it very clear to me and to the entire wrestling world that I gotta beat you. Now the whole world knows I live on the big house in the big side of town, and I got a big, big yard. So Nikita, when I get done with you at the bash, don't worry about having to leave the country. I'm gonna make you my personal gardener. Cause that's all you and those big arms will be capable of doing. And that's pushing my lawnmower. Now, because I'm looking so fine, I want all the women headed to Florida to remember you don't have to go to Florida. You be here the 4th of July and you can ride baseball for nothing. Woo!
That's right, David. Nature boy Ric Flair. The very first time we've had a chance to talk to Ric Flair since Detroit. And the only thing I have to say, Rick, as I saw the match, it was a tremendous event between two great athletes.
Well, Tony Schiavone, first of all, don't think that I'm going to walk out here and unveil a new personality, that I'm going to be some humble Joe standing on the street side, wishing things would happen and talking about things in my past. But I'll tell you what, as you walk through life, all the medals and all the honors that you've won in the past can't buy you a drink at any bar in this country. So I'll tell you how it goes, short and sweet. Ronnie Garvin, you now wear the most coveted title in all of professional sports. And I'm the man that knows more about that title than anybody else in the world, because I've had it 4 different times. And rest assured, I'll have it a 5th time. I know what it is to be the man, to have the notoriety, the prestige. I know what it is to pay $100 for a manicure. I know what it is to tip a girl $100 for a big cigar. I know what it is to walk every street in every major city in the world, fly every major airline for what that is, and that's part of my life. So I'll tell you something, Garvin, just like I told a promoter and a newspaper man that walked up to me in Detroit. I said, Garvin is a great wrestler. If he wasn't great, number 1, he wouldn't work for Jim Crockett. Number 2, he wouldn't be wrestling for the world title. And number 3, what really makes you stand out, Garvin, is you beat me. 1, 2, 3. You beat the best that this sport has ever known. But now we're going to talk about the future, because we're not looking back. We're talking about you now, Garvin. You, my friend, have got the distinct honor of being, as Dusty Rhodes said, the hunted. Now you got to wrestle Animal and Hawk. You got to worry about Nikita and Dusty. You got the 4 horsemen blowing real hot air down your neck. You got to walk the streets of this world a marked man. Because you see, with all the notoriety and all the wealth and all the glamour and glory, you can't turn your back for a minute. Now, instead of 8 hours of sleep at night, you get 2, maybe 3, because you lay there wondering if tomorrow you'll still be the champ. You wonder if you call your girl on the phone and say, I won again. You want to know what's ahead each and every day, because believe me, every promoter in the country has got a surprise for the champ. It might be a cage match in Australia, a chain match in Greensboro. You might be, who knows, the next day, because you're the champ. And rest assured, 2 more things. ones. I'm not going to be the only rooster in Jim Dillon's hen house that's not producing eggs. And number 2, Tony Schiavone, I'm still going to kiss the girls and make them cry.
And Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. We'll be back right after this.
When you stay at a Verbo, the host doesn't stay with you. Because without privacy in your vacation home, it isn't really a
The number 1 man in the world heavyweight champion, Ric Flair.
A real interesting situation, champ, because they're heralding as the first time ever that Ole Anderson, the Rock himself, the total package, Lex Luger, and the legend, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, have all walked the aisle together, and standing there with him, the former United States champion, great himself, Magnum TA. The question I wonder seriously as they prepare for a match against the Four Horsemen, have they really been prepared for this important match, or have they been preoccupied with apologizing for things that have come down in the past? As Ole Anderson say, hey, Dream, I'm sorry for the time that I smashed your hand and you had to wear that cast for all those weeks. Luger's got to look at the Dream and he's got to apologize for how hard he laughed when he ran with the Horsemen. And the Dream has got to live with that thought that there was the man that did it. There was the man that ran with the Horsemen and laughed about it. And I'm just wondering, champ, are they really prepared for what's going to unfold tomorrow when the Horsemen walk that aisle, as only the Horsemen can, led by the world champion? Well, first of all, before I really turn the gas on, let me point somebody out in the audience over here. JJ, you see that girl in the red over there? Let me tell you, there's no woman in the world that likes to be called Fatso, but Sweatso, that's your name. So you sit there and keep your mouth shut until Dusty Rhodes walks out here, then leave with him. And you next to him, she young lady, I want you to know you'll never be first, but you might be next. Now, tomorrow night, the Omni. Last week, they almost took me off WTBS for life because nobody wanted to really look at the consequences that everybody has to be aware of tomorrow night. Luger, you're right. It's our first time together in the ring. You and I, head up. Ole Anderson, I know what Ole's got. Dusty Rhodes, we go back. We know what we have. Now I've got Iron and Tully on my side. I've got the premier mind in our sport to my left. And Magnum TA, let me explain something to you in the real world of combative athletics. If you get my way, Magnum, I don't care what kind of shape you're in, I'm gonna knock your teeth back out the other side of your head. You understand that? And that goes for me, Iron, Tully, or JJ. So Magnum, you find a chair to sit in. You keep your mouth shut, because tomorrow night, Luger, I gotta be kind of calm here. I don't want anybody out here telling me I'm off the air. Tomorrow night, Luger, I'm gonna be on the other side of that dressing room through the cement wall, listening to the doctor pull the stitches through your body. That's a promise. You're way too pretty. You're an untouched commodity in our sport. That means you haven't bled, sweat, and paid the price to be out here cracking on the world champion. Now, Sting. Let me tell you something, Al. When you are an established commodity, when you are a man of means, when you are the man that says he owns, operates, and dictates what this does, then, pal, you can walk out here and crack on anybody you want to. But you see right now, what you are is a guy that, like Luger, has got to learn